don't know the reason. In that moment, she'll be my butterfly. But I guess they saw the things. It's not meant to hold. I guess if I love you,
Digital alarm check going to be wrong.
I guess if I love you, let it go.
303.
I wanna hold you now, hold you back. Tryna make sense of this, there ain't no making sense of that. And hoping, just hoping when we don't know where we're at.
2372.
Oh, I'm so far, yeah, it flies so free. I've never felt so stuck in between.
Receiver in order pending. The party threatening to come and break down her doors and get her closed. President David Hill, paper 1991, West 31, 63, 33 years old, 6 foot and building up.
2372. 21650. Make contact. That guy's a drunk, very vocal.
I can't let you go, Pat. I can't let you go.
But never
Well,
That's it.
But
Just
it could be a
can't
handful.
let you go.
well, I have something to say to you too.
Happy birthday.
Reunited and it feels so good.
You the man.
Reunited because we understood. There's one perfect fit. And Sheriff, this one is it.
That was very, very nice. That was very, very nice. Now, was that originally about a band getting back together, or
A man and a woman.
man and a woman? Well, we'll just leave that out. Let's say it was a band. Say it was a band.
506.
Well, I was going to call him Eminem. Yes, he was back. But I don't know all the words. That's the problem. I don't know all the words.
There's another 8 cops.
See, can you see this windshield? Does that look nice or what?
Beautiful. That's your new cleaner?
That's my new cleaner. What did I say it was? Invisible or something? I went to AutoZone today up in right there. Invisible glass. I said, give me the best glass cleaner you have for the inside. Because what happened was after I blew that radiator hose,
Yeah.
well, there was film lurking around.
Oh, I bet.
And it still comes in once in a while because it's sitting in pockets of the motor.
Oh, okay.
So,
That makes sense.
So, boy, I'll tell you what. That's a good picture now. Good picture.
What's the address over there?
So, crime-wise, you were listening. I was at my granddaughter Olivia's hockey game. Not going to say where it was, but it was awesome. She plays amazing. And I got to see Audrey, Archie, Oliver. I got to see them all. So that was a blast. Going to try to hook up and see them again tomorrow.
Nice.
So, and of course, you know what grandpas do best, right?
What's that?
Buy candy and Chuck-a-Pucks. Chuck-a-Pucks.
Load them up with sugar for the night.
Well, there's that. The Chuck-a-Puck, you know.
The 1900 to 2000 block
I
11th
said,
Avenue.
Audrey, I said,
491 open line caller says that
well,
kid
do you think we need $20 worth of Chuck-a-Pucks?
chasing him. Her name's Tanisha Grace.
It's not a matter of need.
She goes, yes, because you're the best grandpa ever.
You
You think she's manipulating me?
Oh, they know how to play you.
Best grandpa ever.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, it's no secret that Jelly Joe and I were the hosts last week, all right?
Okay.
Remember that? When you and
Yep.
Mike were out there?
Sure do.
And some people were suspicious that we might not be in town.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you suspicious backseaters, you were correct. Joe and I were hosting remotely from a remote location.
Which will remain anonymous.
Anonymous, yes. But that was a pretty good technology to be able to host remotely from that distance.
That was pretty cool, actually.
So we are right here at English and Larpenteur. We're in the city of Maplewood right now. We're about to cross over into St. Paul.
As soon as we're on this side of the street, boom, we're in St. Paul.
There was
Case number 019.
a little problem down here on 1200 Ripley today. It was a vacant house that those
You're welcome.
persons with criminal background were.
That's been like 3 or 4 calls there.
Yeah.
Since they got evicted.
They arrested all of them there. That was good.
Good.
So, what else happened? Oh, there was another vehicle pedestrian accident today in St. Paul. I forget where that one was today, but another fatality.
Oh, no.
And of course, yesterday we had one on Highway 52 where a person ran out in front of a car on the freeway.
Jeez.
I don't know what's happening there. That's a
very sad.
Strange cycle going on. And
they said they heard 2 shots would be on the east side of the McDonough Rec Center. So I guess kind of a school over there.
yeah,
Nothing else.
Mississippi school. We've had a fair amount of shots fired calls of late. You know, just nobody necessarily hit.
Yeah, on the east side of the McDonough.
But they're certainly trying.
Yeah.
White male, 26 to 27 years old, average build.
2363 copy.
I just hope I don't. I've been running over stuff today. I went to an accident with injuries on the east side today. And, you know, there's 4 cars in an accident. You're worried about the people. You're looking over there, and you run over a loose bumper, okay?
Next thing you know.
With the backside being, you know, the bolts. You know, you just...
And you just pray it didn't go inside your tire.
That's right. It's interesting, though, when you're not worried about the car when you're running into make sure people are safe. Turned out only one 9-year-old was injured, but you don't know that till you pull up.
Exactly.
You had a busy week, you guys. You daytimers were working on some auto thieves and cars, and
yeah,
recovered a lot of cars.
Those carjackers coming from Minneapolis that Minneapolis PD was following was a great cooperative effort, and I think it was 5 total suspects taken into custody, 2 guns recovered.
By the way, if you haven't seen the video, I know we posted Thomas Siegelstrom's interview, but you did a great job, didn't you think?
He did a great job.
But there's a short video at the beginning of the 3 guys bailing from the car, and there's a longer video on a different channel, but that guy is the fastest human I have seen that ran. Did you see how fast he was?
Like a gazelle.
We got to recruit that auto thief to play football somewhere and turn his life around, right?
There you go.
I'm serious. That kid's got talent if he would just put it to use instead of stealing cars.
Mm-hmm.
For that matter, I think he could get from A to B faster running.
Got me another bystander saying it was possibly east of his location.
You gotta watch that video that we posted out of the first. He's like out of the box, and he keeps going at that speed all the way over to that housing area on Central.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ended up catching him at 582 Central.
And the cops are kind of just strolling around. We got you surrounded, buddy.
You're trapped.
Well, congratulations, Pat, for a year, 2 days of not smoking. That's an amazing accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really is an amazing accomplishment.
Where are you guys?
Well, it feels good.
We're getting towards the school right now.
It really is an amazing accomplishment.
Are you toward the school?
Well, I know you. I'm a pretty good friend of yours. I can tell you your energy level has been much higher since you. And you don't have that smoker's cough either, so.
Oh, I know. That's the best part. I rarely cough at all anymore.
Yeah.
And I had my yearly doctor appointment about a month ago, and the doctor made the comment. He says, "You know, I used to see you 3 times a year for different respiratory stuff."
Right.
He says, "Now I'm seeing you once a year."
Yeah, your inhaler you used to use all the time too. I mean, you might have to use it once in a while, but
yeah, that one I have to use once a day.
Well,
and
well, I used to say there was a song about Pat. It used to go like this: "He only smokes when he drinks."
But problem was, drinks coffee, drinks Mountain Dew, drinks a little tequila now and then.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, if you haven't shared this, please share this and note that
173, this one.
Bob and Pat are riding together again.
We love getting the message out of the humanity of police officers and the really, truly good relationships we have with the community that the haters don't like to acknowledge.
You know, I called. I stopped by. We did a knock and talk at that house over on the west side that all those cars have been turning up. I may have heard about this, and we went in.
I heard when you guys were in the area.
Yeah, we stopped in there. We talked, but the mother called me. The suspect's mother called
After
we stopped. Yeah, and was very concerned about her child, and would really like to get him on the right track. And let's just face it, mothers worry about their kids getting killed out on the streets, running from the police, high-speed chases, guns, etc. And I was very impressed with the mother.
Yeah, because we got all these different groups of auto thieves who feud with each other constantly.
Right. And at the end, she asked me for my name, and I gave her my name, and she said, I gave her my name, Bob Fletcher, and she goes, "Oh, are you the Live on Patrol guy?" And I said, "Yes." And I wasn't sure where she was going with it. And then she said, "Oh, I watch Live on Patrol." So, we have an audience of moms out there, too, that we can speak to about helping their kids get on the right track. So, we'll see.
And a lot of them are really trying hard.
They are.
To get their kids on the right track. And it's too easy for people to say, hold the parents responsible. A lot of them are at wit's end on what to do.
And some of them are working 2 jobs.
Exactly.
A lot of them are single moms working 2 jobs to try to support their life. So.
183.
It is 28 degrees. This is probably the coolest evening in about a week.
171, I copy 50, 911, hang up.
Yeah, you're right. I put my vest on to warm up.
Well, I'm glad.
Copy that.
Wow, there were a few days this week I was wearing nothing but a real thin hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah. We really want to stress that if you see something suspicious, we get a lot of cases solved because someone called in and gave us some information or told us about something they saw. Don't hesitate to call, folks. It's we have a limited number of officers, but there's thousands of people out there every night watching.
Well, a great example was just before we got together tonight. A stolen car fled from St. Paul officers down at Payne and Minnehaha, and within about 10 minutes, a citizen was calling in that a vehicle parked in the alley behind their house, and 3 people got off and took off running. Well, it was that stolen car.
Great example.
Great example. You're in your 1551 or 1553 Lorient.
We've been thinking about this. We probably need to talk about where that citizen helps us, because I'm going to start making sure we pull that out every week and give examples of how much help that can be. This is a city.
There's 314,000 stories in the naked city. And this tonight is one of them.
Yeah. You probably saw the couple stories about carjackings. I mean, obviously, we're working our butts off to eliminate them, but we've made a lot of progress in the last 2-3 years. And
carjackings are really rare in Ramsey County now.
yeah. And I will tell you that, I mean, we can't play the audio, but we have a team of people that monitor the phone calls. Go ahead, buddy.
506.
What the heck?
506. Marcus, advise 517-270-265.
We have a team of people that monitor the phone calls in the jail. And it would surprise you as to how many suspects are telling their friends not to drive around in the Paul. They call Minneapolis the App and St. Paul the Paul. So because of the cat team, everything's down to 3 letters nowadays.
Yep.
Pat, Bob, Cat, Paul, App. It's a 3-letter world we live in now, folks. BTW, LOP,
WTG,
WTG,
OMG.
the Prolly word. You know, people use Prolly for probably. Prolly.
Yeah.
Prolly. I think Prolly's probably going to be in the dictionary pretty soon.
Oh,
Prolly.
I don't like that one.
I don't like it either, but my kid uses it all the time. Prolly. In text form. I think it's just a few less letters to type. Is that car okay?
Yes.
It's a beautiful night, though. Not as foggy as it was a couple nights ago. We had a little misty fog right at 34 degrees. You know, it kind of settles in.
Mm-hmm. Boy, they're out on another
Accident.
thieves at Burlington Coat Factory. No shoplifter filling a cart with items.
They have security there sometimes,
Yeah,
but maybe not late at night.
they got them in the parking lot, though.
That's good. So I just want to say thank you to Patrick Mahomes for bearing his upper body.
Patrick Mahomes did?
Yeah, in the locker room. Okay.
Oh, he did?
I want to say thank you. I know he's taken a ton of grief because just upper body we're talking, because he's not chiseled like, you know, a lot of other quarterbacks.
Right.
He just, in fact, they're accusing him of having a dad bod. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say he's got a dad bod, but I mean, he's got, as Julian, the workout lady said, he's got a little bit of subcutaneous fat. Okay? And I like that in a person, don't you think? So,
well, that's he's Pat, I'm Pat.
Yeah.
He's got subcutaneous fat. I've got subcutaneous.
Well, it makes you feel like, you know, you can throw a football. I mean, no, but I'm glad he didn't shy away from that moment in the locker room, and I don't like all the people that are complaining about him. But they're teasing him, you know, about having a dad bod. Well, he is a dad, for crying out loud, right?
Right.
Got a couple kids. Besides that, we should all judge him by the character of his personality.
The Central Squad to assist. 674 Dodge Road. Assisting medics at Shady's Bar for a male behaving strangely, possibly drug-related, ETOH, being aggressive and unable to care for himself.
Male behaving strangely at Shady's Bar on the west side. The medics are going, squad's going there as well. But my point is that, you know, he's a nice person. I mean, he's always been a little bit bigger than average, right? So, but that's part of his, I mean, he still can run the ball. Well, let me ask you this. Would you rather put on 20 pounds of fake pads or just have a little extra?
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
I'll take a little extra.
So all those that are giving Patrick grief. Now, if you want to give Travis Kelce's brother grief, Jason Kelce, for tearing his shirt off in the suite, I'm okay with that.
He was having fun.
I know. I'm just kidding you.
You know, and I saw a great picture. I think it was Mahomes' sister who was in the box with them. And there is just a beautiful picture of
173
Taylor
is
Swift
having some issues with the alarm system.
and a sister with their arms wrapped around each other with the biggest smiles, clearly laughing wholeheartedly.
I love that you're becoming a Swiftie. How do you think I should interpret that sign?
I think you should drive right through that gate
To the fence?
and follow that sign. And if they yell at us, say, "Hey, I was doing what the sign told me to do."
All right, I'm good with that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, we got some signage issues there. Well, I'm glad you're kind of warming up to Taylor Swift. That's good.
Oh, I've always liked Taylor Swift. I'm not the biggest fan of her music, but as a person, she seems like an amazing person. And she does so much good for so many people.
Well, speaking of music, now that you brought up music, my son Bobby has the best music list on his phone anywhere. Okay? So, Bobby came with Joe and I out of town, by the way, and in some of our activities, we're listening to music from his phone. And he has got the best list. His combination of country, some rock and roll, and some 70s stuff. All right? And just, I mean, he's got them all. He said, "Dad, I could be a disc jockey someday, but I know all these songs." And my wife, to her credit, really got him interested in music.
91.75.
Last year got him tickets to the Morgan Wallen concert, and hopefully I said the name right there. But
116.
anyhow, here's my question to the back seaters. They were listening now. Let me see how many we got up there. Oh, we're getting up there. Now we got, this is
925 Grand Avenue for an accident run. 10 delays, a little over an hour. 2007 Pontiac Torrent versus the white Jeep. Jeep drove away. Unknown DOT.
time delay. White Jeep. We had a white Jeep that did something else earlier today too.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Advisory 3 self signs as well.
So, anyhow, there's some great songs from the 70s.
Yeah, 2135.
You know,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was Pat and my era. Some fantastic songs from the 70s. We want you to tell us your favorite song from the 70s. And you got to, somebody's waving over there?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hell of a Vulc. There was a Vulcans dinner tonight for all the past and present Vulcans. Anyhow, your favorite 70s song, you got to put the year. You just can't tell it. You can't guess it's a 70s song.